We generate fears while we sit, we overcome them by action. नमस्कार फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू हेडलाइंस ऑफ द डे। इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे इंडियन एक्सप्रेस को और आज की हमारी पहली इंपॉर्टेंट हेडलाइन है सुप्रीम कोर्ट एक्सपेंड्स आर्टिकल 19 एम्बेट नॉट जस्ट स्टेट इवन प्राइवेट सिटीजंस कैन फेस चैलेंज। इट इज अवेलेबल ऑन पेज नंबर 5 एंड ये रिलेटेड पेपर टू इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से। इन दिस आर्टिकल वी हैव टू नो व्हाट आर द सुप्रीम कोर्ट्स रीसेंट ऑब्जर्वेशंस ऑन फंडामेंटल राइट्स टू फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच। तो फ्रेंड्स, रिसेंटली सुप्रीम कोर्ट ruled that fundamental rights under Article 19 or 21 can be enforced even against persons other than the state or its instrumentalities, and it also ruled that right of free speech and expression guaranteed under Article 19(1)(a) cannot be curbed by any additional grounds other than those already laid down in Article 19(2). Right? Our next important headline is Green Hydrogen Mission gets cabinet nod. Initial outlay rupees 19,744 crore. And it is available on page number 5 and paper 3 energy and environment section say. In this article we have to know about National Green Hydrogen Mission, its objectives and what is green hydrogen. So friends, recently Union Cabinet approved the National Green Hydrogen Mission with the aim to make India energy independent and decarbonize major sectors of the economy, and it also aims to make India a global hub for the production and export of green hydrogen and its derivatives, right? Our next important headline is Cabinet nod for rupees 2500 crore scheme to raise infra of DDAIR. It is available on page number 9 and ये related paper to polity and governance से. In this article we have to know what are the features and objectives of Broadcasting Infrastructure Network Development Scheme. So friends, the scheme will provide financial support to Prasar Bharati for expenses related to expansion and upgrade of its broadcasting infrastructure, content development and civil work related to the organization, right? Baki other points you can go through this article. Our next important headline is No City for Women. It is available on page number 13 and ये related to paper 1 social issues से. In this article we have to know what are the issues faced by women in present scenario, how violence significantly affects women's choices and abilities to access opportunities, various efforts made in this direction and what more needs to be done in this context. दोस्तों, ये सारे पॉइंट्स यहाँ पे लाइन बाय लाइन बहुत अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किए गए हैं। इसके अलावा इससे रिलेटेड कुछ कंटेंट हमारी वेबसाइट पे भी अवेलेबल है। बाकी अगर हम ओवरव्यू देखें तो इंडिया हैज द हाईएस्ट रेट ऑफ फैटेलिटी in road accidents in the world and a high rate of violence against women in public places, and research from the UN and International Center for Research on Women confirms that women face multiple forms of violence and sexual harassment in cities, and their mobility is hampered by violence and fear as well as poor public transport services, right? Baki other points you can go through this article. Our next important headline is Turning the Spotlight on Health. It is available on page number 13 and ये related a paper to health section से. In this article we have to know about Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, its progress, issues linked to it and way ahead. तो दोस्तों, इसको हमारी वेबसाइट पे बहुत अच्छे से कवर किया गया है एंड लिंक भी अवेलेबल करा दिया गया है डिस्क्रिप्शन में। उसके अलावा कुछ पॉइंट्स आप यहाँ से भी देख सकते हैं। बाकी अगर हम ओवरव्यू देखें तो आयुष्मान भारत डिजिटल मिशन वाज लॉन्च्ड इन सितंबर 2021 under the aegis of National Health Authority, and it has established a robust framework to provide accessible, affordable and equitable healthcare through digital highways. Baki other points के लिए you can go through this article. Our next important headline is Meeting on Satluj Yamuna link ends in stalemate as Punjab Haryana stick to old stance. It is available on page number 15 and ये related paper to polity and governance से. In this article we have to know about the background of Satluj Yamuna link canal dispute, Supreme Court's view, recent developments and way ahead. तो दोस्तों, इसको हमारी वेबसाइट पे बहुत शानदार तरीके से एक्सप्लेन किया गया है एंड लिंक यू नो की कहाँ मिलेगा, उसके अलावा कुछ पॉइंट्स आप यहाँ से भी देख सकते हैं। Our next important headline is How 50 centrally protected monuments went missing. What next? It is available on page number 16 and ये related है paper 1 art and culture से. In this article we have to know what are centrally protected monuments and how can a monument go missing. तो दोस्तों, in its recent submission in Parliament, Union Ministry of Culture stated that 50 of India's 3693 centrally protected monuments have gone untraceable. And do you know friends, Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act regulates the preservation of monuments and archaeological sites of national importance, and it protects monuments and sites that are more than 100 years old, including temples, cemeteries, inscriptions, tombs, forts, palaces, stele wells, rock cut caves, etc. that may be of historical significance, right? बाकी other points के लिए you can go through this article. Our next important headline is Mercury soars in Europe winter. What is a heat dome? It is available on page number 16 and here related to paper 3 environment section say in this article we have to know what is causing the winter heat wave in Europe and what is heat dome and what is the relationship between heat domes and jet stream. तो दोस्तों heat dome से related content हमारी वेबसाइट पे अवेलेबल है एंड लिंक यू नो कि कहां मिलेगा. उसके अलावा कुछ पॉइंट्स आप यहां से भी देख सकते हैं. बाकी अगर हम ओवरव्यू देखें तो heat dome occurs when atmosphere traps hot ocean air like a lid or cap. Our next and last important headline is complaints received under ombudsman schemes rises 9.39%. It is available on page number 17 and here related to paper 3 economy section say in this article we have to know what are the findings of Reserve Bank of India's report for ombudsman schemes, consumer education and protection cells. तो दोस्तों according to recent report volumes of complaints received under the ombudsman schemes, consumer education and protection cells during 2021-22 increased by 9.39% on year and complaints relating to digital modes of payments and transactions were the highest in number, constituting 42.12% of the total complaints received during the year, right? तो दोस्तों आज के लिए इतना ही. Thanks for listening. For regular updates, you can follow us on various social media platforms.